Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hollister MacIntyre Flyers franchise, and we are here in the divisional round of the playoffs of Season 7, taking on the San Francisco 49ers, who I think are probably one of the most talented teams in the NFC. They're still led by Jimmy G, who has regressed quite a bit, but, you know, he's still solid, I guess. They have a really great running back in Denzel Hazlitt. And their defense, I mean, goodness gracious, you're talking about one of the best defenses in the NFL. I think we still match up well against them, but this is going to be a tough one. Winner of this game likely getting to face the Cowboys, but we will see coming up soon. Ricky Rubini set to take us off, and off we go here in Salt Lake City. 49ers are visiting. Of course, they don't have to go too far, I suppose. Do have to go across one time zone. And out comes Jimmy Garoppolo here, still the leader in San Francisco. Had a pretty solid season, honestly. 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. I mean, despite the regression, I think he's still a very intelligent quarterback. And Jimmy G here on 1st and 10, throwing this one out. Broken up mitt for Brandon Ayuk. Dante Jackson in coverage. Now 3rd down and 6. Jimmy G throwing this one out. Caught George Kittle. How did I forget to mention him? Possibly the best tight end in the NFL. Now man in motion here. It's a handoff. Denzel Hazlitt. He's got a lot of green in front of him. Down to the 42. A big run there for Hazlitt. And Hazlitt has become one of the better running backs in the league. Probably the best that we've seen drafted since the beginning of the league. Now throwing down to the 31-yard line. This caught by Ayuk. Under center here at the 31. Handoff. Hazlitt. And he'll pick up about 4 or 5. Be 2nd down and 5. A play action here, and down goes Jimmy G. That is Hemi Savea, the nose tackle. Not often you see a nose tackle sack there. And now Jimmy G gonna check this one down to Hazlitt, and that'll get down to the 30-yard line. But 4th and 9, the 49ers will have to kick. Out comes the Flyers offense for the first time today, and Linehan missing Theo Clements and the moon with that throw. Now 3rd down and 10. Kai sacked. Nick Bosa comes off the edge and absolutely obliterates Kai. Thankfully no strip sack there, and that'll be a punt. So Flyers offense not exactly impressive there on 1st down. Now a nice run here for Kareem Hunt. The 49ers, let's not forget, have Kareem Hunt as their RB2. RB3 is rookie Kirk Doherty from Olympia, as we get a fumble here. Eric Holloway collecting the fumble. Keanu Neal absolutely rocked Denzel Hazlitt there, and we get the ball back. Now Kai throwing this one over the middle on 3rd and 5, and another 3 and out for the Flyers. We'll go for it on 4th and 5, however. It's a throw out, broken up, intended for Dylan Murdoch. Linehan 0 for 4 to start the day, and 49ers essentially get the ball back where they started. Jimmy G on the play action rollout. I love Jimmy G's rollout capabilities, and he finds Ayuk down the sideline here, down to the 7. One thing, when I was trying to sign Jimmy G, or trade for him rather, for Austin Belton years ago, loved his play action ability, as Hazlitt's going to fall into the end zone and give San Francisco a 10-0 lead. The tiny running back, very talented. Now Linehan throwing this one out. That is caught Murdoch, and that will be short of a 1st down. Flyers go for it. Why the heck not, right? Handoff Marlon Mack. He's got the 1st down. Runs into Woodbury there, but he does pick up the 1st. 1st and 10 at the 37. It's a rollout here for Kai. And he's going to throw this one deep. He's got Sean Stevens wide open. Caught. That's going to be 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now 2nd down and 5. Linehan straight drop back here. Rolls left. Throws this one back across his body. Caught by Sean Stevens despite the traffic. That is down to the 21, and we'll go into the 2nd quarter now. 3rd and 6. Throwing this one out, caught. Sterling Shepard inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. Flyers still pushing here. Handoff, Roach up the middle. Somehow doesn't clear the plane. Down to the 1-yard line, and it's now 3rd and goal. Throwing this one out, caught. Maverick Barnes on the fade. Absolutely loses the cornerback there. And the Flyers make it a 3-score game. Handoff Denzel Hazlitt. Hazlitt breaking off the tackle, and he gets blown up again. Keanu Neal's 2nd straight fumble, forced fumble. And Chris Harris with the recovery this time. Hazlitt absolutely laid out twice now by Keanu Neal. I think he's going to try to run away from him next time. And now Linehan finding Maverick Barnes on the comeback. That'll be a first down and a 14-yard gain. 1st and 10 inside the 11 here. Linehan rolling out left. Linehan going to just take off with this one and gets absolutely upended there at the 3-yard line. Be 2nd down and 1. Drop back Linehan going to throw this one out. Intercepted in the flats. Intended for Kosi Mensah, and this one will be returned back to the 40, to the 50 before Sean Steven drags him down at the 48-yard line of Salt Lake City, rather. And it is now 1st and 10 for Jimmy G and the 49ers once again. Finding George Kittle. Kittle brought down by Bakari Williams at the 17. And unfortunately, the Flyers might see a 14-point swing here as Haswitt's going to run this one untouched into the end zone. Shifty and fast. Denzel Haswitt scoring there. 1st and 10 now. Linehan throwing this one out. Broken up for Maverick Barnes. And he had that one in both his hands. Just dropped it. 3rd and 10. Linehan throwing this one deep. Intercepted. And the 49ers come up with the play. They will return this one inside the 40, down to the 30, the 20, the 15, down to the 6-yard line before Kyle Linehan drags down DeAndre Orr, who now has his 2nd interception of Kai today. Jimmy G, next play, touchdown. And just like that, it is 24-7 as your Flyers are absolutely asleep here at home. Now throwing this one out to Sterling Shepard as we're halfway through the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10, Linehan dropping back. Throw this one up and broken up but then caught. Sterling Shepard off the deflection from Maverick Barnes catches that one down to the 7. Sterling Shepard has been a fantastic signing for us. Now 2nd and goal, Linehan rolling left. Linehan dumping this one off, caught for the touchdown, Dylan Murdoch. So now it is a 10-point game, and the defense has to finally come up with something here. Throwing this one out, and somehow caught Deebo Samuel over Dante Jackson. I'm not even sure how he made that play. Now 2nd down and 3 at the 25. Jimmy G going to find Deebo inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. As the 49ers have not really met any resistance marching down the field other than Keanu Neal twice. And George Kittle walks it into the end zone untouched once again. Back to a 17-point game for the 49ers. 45 seconds remaining in this half, and Linehan going to find Murdoch down to the 49, still fighting, and we'll take a timeout. Now 1st and 10, Linehan dropping back, throwing this one out, caught Maverick Barnes, who could have scored a touchdown there if he stayed in bounds. Unfortunately steps out. 34 seconds remaining now. 3rd and 5. Linehan throwing this one out. And no pass interference called. Sterling Shepard. Now 4th and 5 will go for it. Linehan finds Sterling Shepard down to the 7-yard line. And with 13 seconds left, you might have one more shot at the end zone here. It's 1st and goal. Fade route. Caught! Maverick Barnes. A 2nd fade route caught by him. This one over the defender. And the Flyers will go into halftime with a 10-point deficit, but at least they did score twice down the stretch there. And unfortunately, even despite the takeaway battle being even, our defense has not been great, and their defense has been great. So winner of this game will face Atlanta or Dallas, and I do think Dallas is the scarier opponent, but first we just got to win this game. Let's go ahead and jump into the 2nd half here as we look to make that happen. Linehan dropping back. And still dropping back and sacked Nick Bosa. And the Flyers will be faced with a 3rd and a long ways to go, and they would not get it. 49ers would score to make it a 17-point game again. Marlon Mack now getting the pass with 7 minutes in the 3rd as we have to score quite a few times here to even have a chance. Now play action. Linehan throwing this one up. 1v1. Intercepted. Ashton Davis, you may remember him from the beginning of this series as we had him on our team. Intercepts the ball here, intended for Maverick Barnes. We would later get the ball back, however. It's going to be a screen pass out to Lance Roach. Roach cutting inside. It's about an 8-yard gain. Now 3rd and 2. Drop back Ty Linehan, throwing this one out. Lance Roach. And he jukes down inside the 45 of the 49ers. Now 4th and 2 at the 36 as we're in the fourth quarter here. Handoff, Roach, first down and then some. Lance Roach down inside the 25, down to the 23. Play action to Marlon Mack. Roll out right here. Kai. Nothing open. And then Kai throwing back across his body. Broken up for Derek Fitzpatrick. Now a 4th and 10. Linehan rolling left, throwing this one and missing the world with that throw. Flyers down 17, and now Jason Price checks in down 20. And essentially the game is being accepted as a loss here, I believe. Lance Roach catching this one for 9 yards. I'm not sure what's going on with Kai Linehan, but Jason Price checking in. Finding Sterling Shepard at the 40. Down to the 30, to the 25, and hey, Flyers getting the ball moving. Maybe some life here before the end of the playoffs run, it would seem. Now a throw out to Marlon Mack, and Mack breaking a tackle. Mack down to the 1. Can't break the plane, but a nice play there by Marlon Mack. Now 2nd and goal at the 1. Handoff Kosi, end zone, touchdown. So hey, 20-point game now will be instead a 13-point game. As we have 1st and 10 with 1 minute left at the 1-yard line. Price rearing back, throwing this one up. He's got Maverick Barnes open. A one-hander from Barnes, and Barnes will walk this into the end zone. Flyers with no timeouts, but hey, they make this a game as it will now be just a 6-point game after the extra point. You can see Price with his foot almost to the back of the end zone finding Maverick Barnes, who puts just one hand out to catch this. That is disrespectful there. And unfortunately, we would not get the onside kick, however, as that would end the Flyers season and would essentially be our series finale. Now, I will do an off-season stream, one more, because I do love those, before the new games come out. We'll do an off-season stream, and then from that point, I will be doing some games around the league where I just kind of spectate them here and there, see some storylines unravel, some players I'm looking to look at, and we'll just kind of follow the team, simulate quite a bit, and see how different careers would have turned out, as we still have Olympia players coming over to the series. So let me know what you think about that. We'll try one epilogue season of it first to see how that goes, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's been a wild ride, though. Have a good one.